Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. Good morning everyone, good morning, and hopefully you guys are all going to have a pretty good day going on as of today. Now, we actually have some pretty intriguing stuff, and more so just of obviously kind of a little bit of a continuation of all these past few days when it comes to drops. Although we actually had a little bit more stock arrivals, we had a lot of people getting stock yesterday, and I think that will also probably translate a lot into today too as well, and also kind of the same stuff we've been kind of covering throughout the past few days as well. So it kind of stinks because there hasn't been too much new information or too much news, although we have had a few different things going on, which is always kind of nice to go and say and talk about. So yeah, all right, let's go and do it to it. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. We have the Twitter link down below for the PlayStation 5 giveaway, the Twitter and Twitch stream down below if you guys want to follow, Amazon links down below, and the Weeble and Coinbase if you guys want to sign up for some nice easy affiliate money and all that good stuff. So let's go dive in the video itself if you guys want to leave a like as well. So hi. The one big thing I want to go put attention on is on the Best Buy side. So we did go make and covered up some of this news a few days ago, and even as of yesterday, we kind of give you guys a little bit more of like a good, I guess like nudge, like a elbow to make sure you guys have your phones on you. So if you guys are watching this video, literally probably pull out your phone right now and make sure you guys have the Best Buy app downloaded. So we keep on talking about this because we've been seeing, obviously on off when it comes to the Best Buy PlayStation 5 glitch, where if you guys just basically have your app itself, you have your phone, once you guys go and rock that on out, then you're good to go, and you basically go and, plug it on in. Plug it on in, open up Best Buy, you check on the app itself, you open up, you type in the PlayStation 5 SKU, and as you guys go and do that, basically it will show up or it won't show up depending on what's going on. When it comes to the stock itself, the PlayStation 5 should be popping up. If it does with unavailable or out of stock, you guys want to go to your local store or whatever address for that store shows up. We've covered this a lot, and I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about it a lot in the day-to-day videos. But the big thing to know is that we saw huge amounts of stock showing up in these locations, so all throughout the entire country. We did see a lot of it up in the northwest or northeast as well, so if you guys want to go creep around there especially, we saw some pretty big pallets in the warehouses like 5 days ago or so, a few days ago or so that we covered, and that's basically been showing up that a lot of different locations have in-store stock. So what does that mean? First and foremost, as always, we've been covering this a lot throughout the past few days, but especially right now, like when it comes to Target, like sometimes stock shows up, or when it comes to Best Buy right now, because we're kind of switching towards this like awkward kind of in store, but kind of not, but kind of is, whatever, type of stuff. So what we've kind of been noticing is that whenever a lot of stores start receiving stock, this is the time to additionally go and check your stores and additionally go and see. So especially throughout the rest of this week, we'll be watching a lot more early morning restock locations. A lot of these locations should be getting stock. We have been seeing spots, basically as of yesterday, as we were going through all the reports and comments and tweets and everything I was getting, we saw a lot of different areas getting stock. So different states, different areas, different spots, and everything tied on in. So cool stuff with that. Just want to let you guys know. We'll probably be seeing a lot of people as of today, probably throughout the next, like I said, rest of the week, and it's probably worth checking your Best Buy stores. Some people are just lining up outside of your store. If you really want to, you can, to see if you're going to get stock or not. In theory, though, you probably, there's always a chance your store doesn't have any stock at all. It's kind of like how Target is right now, where it's it's every now and then it's every other area. So that's why we keep on recommending the app glitch. Even if it shows unavailable or out of stock, at least if you guys go check that area, at least there's some sort of internal movement, whether it's in the back or whether it's not. It really just kind of depends on the area, location, and all of that stuff. So be on the lookout for that. If you guys want to, Best Buy will probably be a big focus throughout the day. As well, we have been seeing the stock numbers have been around the 10 to 15 mark, give or take on the Best Buy side, more so on the PlayStation 5 Disc Edition side. PlayStation 5 Digitals have been on the 2 to 5-ish or so. So not crazy numbers, but we have at least been seeing them. And it's kind of, I think, our big focus all throughout the day because we've had many people, especially yesterday, going and confirming that. And as well, the reminder you guys have probably been seeing, Xbox Series X's. Now, we actually have been kind of slowly seeing the Xbox Series X's actually going out of stock. And it's also, once again, kind of how it is for the PlayStation. It's just dependent on the local area, local location, local stock, and all of that. So just keep that in mind when you guys are trying to get your consoles, and keep that in mind if you guys are checking. And we have the PlayStation 5s down below in case you guys want to go check too as well. So just go and keep that in mind. And like I said, I think I even showed a video of a lot of people getting their consoles before, just in case you guys think it's cap or anything like that. We've still been watching that for Best Buy. So good stuff with that. Part 2 is on the Target side. Now, it's kind of weird because they're both kind of like the same format and like kind of the same kind of drop-ish, sort of. But when it comes to Target, we also still have been seeing more normal online drops as well. So typically for both of these, it's usually for like right before the stores. I'm sure you guys have heard a lot, and I'll probably cover up throughout the week. But Target itself is still having these early morning in-store restocks. So kind of a similar format for Best Buy. Go and check the Target app for the PlayStation 5s if they show up. We really haven't been seeing too many PlayStation 5 digitals floating around, but PlayStation 5 disc has definitely been floating around. 4 to like 8 consoles, depending on the store and location, all that stuff. We can kind of go from there. So, good stuff in general, boys in general. Further little things, too, on top of that, Xbox Series X is depending on the area, depending on the stock, depending on everything else, we can kind of go from there. So, yeah. Go ahead, guys, kind of go from that if you guys want to check and see. Those are probably going to be the bigger focuses, too, and kind of how we've been kind of covering throughout these past few days. There has still been a small sporadic amount of GameStop store stock available. So if you guys want to get checked for PlayStation 5s or give your local stores a call, feel free to. And I think a little bit of the attention from Best Buy and also a little bit on Target has kind of slowly been taking away some of the GameStop drop news. But the drop's been going on for at least quite a few days, so it's kind of more definitely on the tapered end side. We might be seeing a few more reports, but even as of yesterday, we'd have a few people send some receipts and had people go get some bundles, and their store still has some stock. So it's just worth still checking, and it kind of stinks when it covers into like the walk-in / like Best Buy glitch / Target news, because it is really area dependent. Like you can have one store in maybe all of like North Dakota, and then maybe you have like 5 stores in Florida. Like it really just depends. So kind of take it how you will. Now, for other things to be watching all throughout today, we really have had a very quiet week. Like, we really have not seen too much when it comes to other restocks. So it's kind of on the sadder side. Although I do want to remind you guys, too, Walmart, we do usually see a lot of Thursday Walmart restocks. So we'll be watching to see if any updates on the website happen today. Now, I do kind of think we probably won't be seeing too much in general, just because we did have a drop not that long ago for Walmart, but that's just one of the things on our list to be on the lookout for in case there's any stock or stock movement. When it comes to also to Amazon, too, we keep on saying, probably not expecting too much, although the PlayStation 5 disc editions are on the overdue side. PlayStation 5 digital editions are as well also on the overdue side. So, and I'm more so the disc, not really. PlayStation 5 digital, than more so, man. So keep that in mind when it comes to Amazon stuff. We just probably haven't seen too much. We haven't seen like a website notice or anything else, Amazon Prime notice or tweets. But usually the last week of the month is kind of the go-to. But digitals are usually more on the unexpected side. We'll kind of see. Probably not expecting too much throughout these days, but just be aware, and we'll be watching it. Now, as well, we'll also be going to be seeing if there's going to be any PlayStation 5 either direct emails or normal individual just drops. We have actually been seeing a few of them. We did actually have one 2 days ago, so it does kind of bump up the potential likelihood, although that last drop was really big. So with that one, we'll be watching that too as well, so you just want to follow the Twitter or make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We'll give you guys hopefully a good chance to give you guys a heads up if any directs happen. It's not guaranteed. We're just going to be watching it very closely. Now, for other locations, obviously always be on the lookout for the Newegg day-to-day shuffles in case you guys would want to. Costco still has not done any restocks all throughout this week, so we're still watching a little bit closely on the PS5 in case you guys would like. So we're watching that pretty closely. You can kind of go from there. They'll probably be on their bundles. Xbox are also on the overdue side. When it comes to other various things too as well, same thing when it comes to Sam's Club. PS5's not that overdue. Xbox is extremely on the overdue side. We're also still watching still for the GameFly until something happens. Usually Wednesdays have been a pretty good day for it. And same thing too as well for Best Buy's online, just to chime that in really quick. Mainly because like there is always that chance that Best Buy wants to work in a nice little online drop. Maybe regional for some walk-ins and everything else, but it does kind of seem like it's more focused on walk-ins. Although I want to remind you guys, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays have usually had a lot of good, proper, normal Best Buy restock. So we're going to keep you guys on the loop for that the best we can if we see anything stuff as well. Usually around the 9 to like 2 p.m. range, at least for Best Buy. And Online has also not really done any good drops throughout these past few days, so as well, keep that in mind and keep that in your head. The drops themselves will hopefully be a little bit better, fingers crossed. So we're still waiting for a PS5 digital or even a PS5 disc bundle or any type of bundle as well. Float on in, watch out for that for Online. BJ's Wholesalers as well hasn't done an online drop in quite some time. We've also been seeing a little still sporadic walk-ins for them. We'll kind of maybe go and see if they do like a big burst of walk-ins throughout this upcoming weekend. Same with Myers. We've been kind of seeing a little bit of stock still floating around and sitting around around, although it's not been confirmed or anything else tied on in. When it comes to other various drops too as well, the PC Richards and everything else too, the HEBs, the Kroger's, Fred Meyer's, and all that stuff, still been a little bit on the quieter side. Same too as well with military walk-ins and military online. We're still be closely watching like the Dells and Dormas, PC Richards, and all that good stuff too as well. But we'll kind of just watch and see. And today will probably be a little bit of a chiller day, but definitely Best Buy is worth checking the app glitch and checking your stores. And same with Target. If we get any more information, we'll let you guys know. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Twitter giveaway down below. We have the Weeble and Coinbase as well. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching in the first place. Love you guys all so much, and you guys are all fantastic.